Well, good morning, everybody. Keith the Human. Got a pick in my mouth. Been playing guitar. Keith the Human from Park City, Kentucky. The weather is absolutely phenomenal. Change happened yesterday. I think it was a high of 75. No humidity. A slight breeze. You can breathe a little bit through the allergies. Even allergies have been horrible. My nose is jacked. Uh, but yeah, it's been a beautiful day so far. The last 2 days, awesome. Wanted to get my kayak out, but I think I'm just gonna hang on the porch and hang around the house, do some stuff, and tend to my gardening and whatnot. But anyway, it's a new season, y'all. Not officially fall yet, but fall is here. What else kicks off now? Oh yeah, the NFL season. Uh, I have to tell you, I have to admit that I'm a recovered sports fanatic. Um, I think this will be season 4 for me of not watching any football on TV. And it started gradually where I didn't really we didn't have internet, or not internet, but we didn't have cable for a while before Roku and everything. And it's when I really started like spending my time doing other things, and because I was not a really a true sports addict. But I was when it came to the NFL. The NFL was just that was my it was like a religion to me for a long time. Spent many hours watching it shit and uh, watching all the commentary. Um, yeah, Sundays was an all day event for me. Get up, start cooking food, have friends over, drink beer, have a good time. It was a good time. Had a good time. Had some great times during that time. But as I've grown older, I've realized there's there's more to do in life. And see, being a football player, I grew up. I was a short kid and got picked on all the time. I didn't really play sports. So I got in 5th grade, and we moved to a new town, and I started playing football. When I started playing football, it started giving me confidence, and I started building my body and getting strong. And uh, around middle school, people quit picking on me because I wasn't scared to fight people no more. And football gave me like a community. It gave me this bonding with people. So I've always been a lonely person. I've always been alone. Even when I'm in a crowd, I feel alone. But football gave me something to strive for, and I just loved it. And I got really good at it. And that's all I wanted to do was go to the NFL. Of course, 5'5" white dude ain't gonna make it in the NFL. Not back then. They got some guys like that now, but back then there wasn't even an option. But I love the game. Um, love the game. I loved what it taught me how to push my body to its limits and my mind and to dig down deep, and get things done. So it was a good thing for me as a kid. I didn't have a lot of direction, and then my parents was divorcing, and it was just something for me to focus on. And I actually coached some junior pro, my nephews and stuff, and coached middle school one year. Um, got to interact with a lot of kids, and it taught me a whole lot. I bonded with a lot of people, a lot of kids I still talk to this day that I love, and they love me, and so all that was all good. And but over the years, just watching the game, and then just thinking about how much time I've got left on this planet, man, and I'm like, is getting involved with this worth me losing this time here? Like I've spent so much time on this, and it doesn't mean anything. It's just entertainment. You're living vicariously through somebody else. It's not anything that you can't live without. I promise you. And the commentary, shit. I wish I had all those hours back. My God, listen to these talking heads, and then they got networks for it now. All day long, all they do is talk about this shit. It's fucking retarded, y'all. Sorry if y'all get offended by that word, but I'm old school and I use it. Um, but so and then this is what really started getting me when everything started coming out about CTE. And then they started really getting into what that was and how many players was going to wind up with this. It is just atrocious, y'all. These guys are out here destroying their bodies and brains for money. And for you to sit and watch it, it's gladiator shit, basically. And they bitch about, oh, they're making rules, these sissies, and then you try to explain, well, these guys are getting bigger and stronger and faster all the time. They don't want people dead out there, So, who's going to make it through a season if everybody's on the sidelines? But you can't talk that into people. You can't make them understand that. It's just like science and climate change and all this other shit. Let me started on Colin Kaepernick, but you know, um, I was like, I'm watching these people really fuck themselves up just for my enjoyment. And the older I got, the less I want violence in my life. I don't watch violent movies no more. Horror movies hardly ever, unless they're, I want a scary, scary horror movie. I don't want this torture porn bullshit. Used to be a big UFC fight, UFC guy. Can't hardly stand that shit no more. All the brutality and the people cheering it on. And then you've got people slapping each other now, and that's a sport. They're slapping each other. Idiocracy, full view. But going back to football, I spent many years on that, and I made a video about the correlation of our uh, uh, of politics and sports, where they are intertwined in society right now. It's a team mentality. I made a video on it, but I'm gonna make more videos, and I'm gonna break it down more because it's important that people understand what's been done to them, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I think a lot of it's intentionally. Um, as far as trying to control people's thoughts, but yeah, this is season 4 for me. I think I watched Brady. I really got into the Patriots with Brady and all that, and I would follow Brady around. Man. I like Brady. Um, when he was done, y'all, a lot of people hate him and he's a cheater and yada yada yada, whatever. But finally, when he was done, I think that's when I just quit altogether. I'd not been watching regularly for a while. I might have watched a little bit of the playoffs and stuff like that, but I just weaned myself off of it to now. I don't even pay attention to it. I don't look up at scores or nothing. It's nothing to me. It's the same shit over and over and over. And why am I going to waste my Sundays sitting in front of a goddamn television when I could be out here enjoying weather like this and actually be doing something and forming memories and doing something worthwhile with my fucking time, uh, playing my goddamn guitar. That's really where I spend most of my time now. I've actually taken my TV out of my living room, so I'm not stuck there watching TV no more. So I can try to do something with my time. I'm 55 years old. I don't know when my last day is. Well, I don't want to piss it away. At least try to do something that has some kind of meaning or value to it. But anyway, that's my story on the whole NFL. For you guys that still watch that shit, have at it, man. But for me, I've got better things to do and better ways to invest my time. And anyway, guys, I love y'all. Peace.